And getting offers. So this is the last piece of working with co-ops. And now I do an entirely separate class on actually doing the board application because it is very detailed. But when you're getting offers and you're ready to present to the seller, you need to know the following. Who is purchasing? Who are the occupants going to be? Because that may be different from whoever is purchasing. What the credit score is of whoever is purchasing. And like let's use an example. Let's say it's a couple that's purchasing, right? They may want the financial information of both people. They may not accept just this person as the purchaser and this person as the occupant. It really depends on the building. So you need to know credit score of everyone. How long have they been at their job? If they've been at their job for 5 minutes and never had a job before that, it could be a problem. I would say at least 2 years at their job, right? Because you need to provide normally 2 years of bank statements. Income. Now, I have had also people tell me, oh, well, their income is $150,000 a year. Then you look at their taxes and they made 50,000 on their taxes because the other 100,000 was in cash, right? Cash does not count. What is the income on your taxes? And it should be consistent for the last 2 years. Debt. What is their debt? Do they have student loans, car loans, personal loans? Do they ever co-sign for anyone? Do they have credit card, revolving credit card debt? Right? These are all things that you need to ask. The other big one is reserve money. After they purchase the apartment, right? They paid their down payment, they paid their closing costs, all is said and done. How much liquid reserve money will they have in the bank? Right? And then, okay, if not liquid, how much are they going to have? Do they have stocks? Do they have 401ks? Like, what is going on? What do they have in reserve once they're done? And then you have assets and liabilities. So again, an asset could be, they own a car, right? But on the same car, they could have financed it, so it's also a liability. So it really depends, okay? Assets are 401ks, stocks, life insurance, cash surrender, okay? Not the amount that you would get, it's the cash surrender, if there is any. So many other things. Something that could be an asset and a liability as well is another owned property. So let's say that they own another property somewhere, whether it's a house, a condo, another state, whatever it is. If they own another property, it could be an asset, but if they have a mortgage on it, it's also a liability. Here's another big thing with that, well, just to bring it up. If they do own another property, they have to explain why they're buying this co-op, right? So that's something to know in the building as well. Let's say that the parent is buying for a child or a child is buying for a parent, right? Because that's pretty common. You need to know if the buildings accept those things, okay? And last but not least, again, you need to know if the people have pets, okay? So I'm just going to show you something real quick. So on Loop, we have two things. We have a quick buyer questionnaire that you can send out when you're sending your offer paperwork. That will the buyer can fill it out when they're filling out their offer. Do you plan to purchase with a co-signer? Who will be on the title? Do you have any pets? Current employer? Adjusted gross income credit? Loans? Do you own your other property? Where are you financing from? How much reserves will you have? This is a quick one. This one is more detailed. This is the one that they will actually be filling out when working on the board application. So this is similar. There's different versions of it, but this is a good example. Also available in Loop and templates. So you can see all of the things that are considered assets and liabilities. So it's important to know this whenever you are working with a co-op. All right, and that's all I have for you today. So I hope that was helpful.